Said if Hunter's name was Joe Smith, this case would probably have never even gone to trial, right? A political witch hunt, and it was always.
But wasn't, to Scott's point, I mean, wasn't it a lie? I mean, you can defend it, but wasn't it a lie that he was not going to pardon him?
No, I believe.
Wave God, hit that like button, hit that sub button, follow that IG page, man. Let's get straight to it. All right, guys, Joe Biden finally dropped his nuts on everybody, finally, and pardoned his son, Hunter Biden, after, you know, probably a year of him and the White House saying that they would never do such a thing, man. Now, today we're going to get some reactions of everybody else's reaction, because people are going crazy, man. A lot of people calling them out. Some people are defending it, still trying to blame Trump. I don't know, you know, what that idea is, but what happened was, man, Hunter Biden, you know, he got some legendary videos floating around X right now, guys. I'm not going to show it on here, but I highly recommend that you go to X, type in Hunter Biden, and just look at his whole video. You know what I'm saying? They got a whole mixtape of Hunter Biden's greatest hits going around X right now, man. But basically, yeah, man, he was locked up, about to go to jail for tax evasion and illegally filling out some forms to buy a firearm. Biden said the whole time he believes in his Department of Justice, that this was the right thing. He would never pardon Hunter Biden because of the fact that everybody knows that Trump been saying that they weaponized the DOJ against him. They've been calling him a liar. But now Biden is saying that the same Department of Justice was weaponized against his son, man. So it's looking like he's starting to agree with my boy Trump, man. Like I said, Biden is dropping his nuts on his own party for basically getting them out the way. You know what I'm saying? For basically getting them out the way, man. Now, say what you want about Biden. We all know he was old and wasn't ready to become president again. But one thing I know for sure, man, he probably was going to do better than Kamala Harris. Let's just keep it 100. Let's just keep it 100, because at least people knew him. He was going to still get blew out by Trump. But at the end of the day, man, people knew him. Let's take a look at a couple videos of first KJP, you know, the White House press secretary, lying to our faces for many, many months and months. Then we're going to go over and take a look at my boy Scott Jennings cooking a CNN panelist, you know, because they just deranged on defending the fact that Biden did this. Then we're going to go take a look at Stephen A. Smith reacting to it. And then we're going to take a look at Democrats. You know, I don't even know what to call Charlamagne the God, because he say he's independent, but he was looking like a Democrat during this last election. But he be flip-flopping a lot, guys. So, you know, a lot of Democrats are mad at him right now because of the way he flip-flopped back and forth. You know, he didn't want to endorse Biden. Then he endorsed Kamala, was feeding propaganda to everybody on the Breakfast Club every day. And then once they lost, he started acting like they never had a chance anyway, man. So let's get into these videos. Y'all hit that like button and hit that sub button, man. Let's check out this first one right here.
Second one, would the president pardon or commute his son if he's convicted?
So I've answered this question before. It was asked of me not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago, and I was very clear, and I said no.
Dang.
Okay. Let me go back to the first question of the briefing. I know you said not a lot's changed since yesterday, and that it's a personal
matter. You know what's cold, man? I hate the fact that it gotta be a black educated sister up here that's just forced to lie to the American people's faces every single day of the week, man.
But from a presidential perspective, is there any possibility that the president would end up pardoning his son?
No.
Again, you've also said several times that the president would not pardon or commute the sentences for his son, Hunter. I just want to make sure that that is not going to change over the next 6 months. The president's saying he would not.
It's still a no. It's still a no.
It will always be a no.
It's still a no. It will be a no. It is a no, and I don't have anything else to add. Will he pardon his son? No.
Jesus Christ, man. The audacity of this lady. The audacity of this lady. And you know, somebody actually had the nerve to say, well, it wasn't a lie. You know, he wasn't going to do it up until Thanksgiving weekend, you know. And now they saying Jill Biden put the pressure on Joe to, man, look, man, a lie is a lie. Let's just call a spade, guys. They lied. They lied. If you ask me, I'm happy he dropped his nuts and did what he did. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, he lied about it for so long, man. If it was Trump, y'all would be calling him a liar. And one thing about Trump, if he want to pardon somebody, he gonna do it. He ain't gonna goddamn care what y'all say. He ain't gonna have to lie about it. That's the outrage. The outrage, not that he pardoned his son. Anybody would have pardoned their child. The outrage is that he lied about it for so long, man. About to go over here to everybody's favorite CNN host, man. Scott Jennings, you know what I'm saying, man? The white boy of the year, man. This is the MVP on mainstream media for the Trump campaign. Hey, Trump, you should have appointed this man right here as the head of goddamn news and media and send him on every platform to just cook everybody that's out here talking crap about the great one, man. Now, look, it says, watch CNN, Scott Jennings absolutely nukes President Biden from orbit for pardoning his son Hunter, man. Like I said, I agree with the pardon. I just don't agree with the line, guys. Let's take a look at this.
Joe Biden is leaving office making the strongest possible case for Donald Trump that anybody could possibly make it, and that's that our government and our justice system is of, by, and for the elites and nobody else.
You're damn right.
He ran to banish Trumpism from our political system in this country, and he has left it politically and now institutionally the strongest possible political force in this country. It is a complete and utter failure by the head.
Guys, did you just hear what he said? Just take that in. Pause. He said Biden ran on eliminating Trumpism, and by the end of this dude's term, Trumpism is the strongest goddamn political force in the world, man. Jesus Christ, guys. Biden might have to go down as the worst president in history, man. Y'all be saying Trump is on that goddamn list. Well, y'all about to put Biden right above him on that mug.
Head of the Democratic Party and the President of the United States. Never again do I want to hear, oh, Donald Trump's a liar. You can't believe anything he says.
We don't want to hear
Donald Trump will abuse his power. Donald Trump will only use the system to benefit himself and his family and so on and so forth. Never again. I have one question for Karen, and that is, why did he need an 11-year blanket pardon going back to 2014 when Joe Biden was the vice president? We are sitting on the biggest cover-up of who knows what crimes, and Joe Biden,
she laughing.
Amazingly, no.
Oh, she think it's funny, guys. You see how they... Now, guys, I didn't even mention that because I forgot about that part. This ain't even a pardon for these two little crimes that he was about to go to jail for. It's a pardon way back to December 1st, 2014, man. And it's a lot of controversy around those days, man. Just go look it up. You feel me?
He knows exactly, roughly, when it started. He knows just about when it all started. He's leaving office in complete and total disgrace. He is a liar, and there is no other way to spin this today. This has nothing to do with Trump and everything to do with the character of Joe Biden.
My boy Scott, man. Now, mind you, guys, that was a little bit of light work right there. You know what I'm saying? That was just a little preview taste of what Scott gave to that lady, because it went on and on. But of course, you know, this is a reaction. So if y'all want to see that, y'all got to go over there to CNN, man, and watch this. Now we going down the line, guys, because we're going to get the reactions from everybody who was, you know, having stuff to say during the election. Now here go my boy Stephen A. Smith, man, Hall of Fame sports commentator, you know, ESPN analyst, whatever you want to call it, you feel me? Now he's dipping his feet into politics. And I would say that he was kind of in between on the election. Like he didn't give like he didn't give me like he was going for Kamala outright, but he definitely wasn't going for Trump. But he definitely wasn't being delusional like Charlemagne the God the whole time, you know what I'm saying? He was coming to terms with, man, look, I don't know if Kamala gonna pull it off, man. It's looking like Trump gonna win this shit. And he was right, man. But let's just look at Stephen A. Smith's reaction to whatchamacallit, Biden pardoning Hunter, man. Let's see it.
What's your take on the pardon? You know, the Biden situation disgusted me in terms of the pardon only from this standpoint, Chris. Nobody...
Wait. Disgusted him? That was a strong word. I wasn't expecting that.
You know, the Biden situation disgusted me in terms of the pardon only from this standpoint, Chris. Nobody on the planet, you want to be a cynic and you want to act like you would be offended by something like that if you're one of those people out there, fine. But no one within reason would have a problem with him saying, it's my son. I love him. There's no way I'm sending him to jail.
Real talk.
And I have the power to avoid it. Nobody would blame.
That's what I said, man. Ain't nobody surprised that the brother pardoned his son, man. Look, I'm pardoning my son every day of the week. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. But the difference between him and Trump is, man, he lied about it. You lied.
Blame
this nigga mother ain't heard that Kendrick Lamar, man. You lied about your goddamn pardons.
For that. But that's not where he went. So I didn't have a problem to answer your question directly with the decision that he made to pardon his son. Boo Boo the Fool knew he was going to do that. I don't care who he stood in front of or sat in front of and said that he wasn't going to pardon his son and he was just going to go by the letter of the law. Please, everybody and their grandmother knew he was going to pardon his son. But to come out and to start talking about how it's been a witch hunt and the Department of Justice and others were after him or whoever it was and, you know, the GOP rather was after him. Well, wait a minute. What have y'all been doing with Donald Trump all of these years? Now, you can make an argument about the legitimacy of the cases against Donald Trump compared to what wasn't legitimate, etc. That's not the point. The point is it was clearly politicized. You had folks on the left who were hell-bent on going after Donald Trump because they were determined to make sure that he couldn't run for re-election or that these elements would get in the way of him possibly winning re-election. And now we know why more than ever, because they weren't confident they would ever be able to beat him.
And that's all you need to freaking hear from Stephen A. Smith, man. This is a proud moment for me. I'm so proud of Stephen A. Smith for what he just said, man. You know what I'm saying? He just admitted that the DOJ was definitely weaponized against Donald Trump, man. And for y'all to say that it wasn't, just for Biden to come up and say they did the same thing to his son, it's crazy, bro. It's hypocritical and it's crazy because when it came to Trump, man, y'all said Trump was crazy. Oh, no, it's not. We would never do that. We would never try to arrest our political opponents. That's the whole thing they were saying Trump ran on retribution and all that. Well, you goddamn right, because look at what y'all did to that man. Y'all tried to trump up a bunch of charges on that man. Gave him 32 goddamn felonies or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just bullshit felonies. Like, hit him with so many charges that it was impossible for something not to stick. And y'all tried to do that solely for the purpose of trying to either get him locked up or make it to where it was impossible for him to run for president again, all because y'all know that y'all had no chance in hell in beating that man. And the American people realized that, and they actually showed up to the polls and got him back in office. Now look at the shit. Now all them charges are getting dropped. He ain't even got in the goddamn office yet, guys. He ain't even got in the office yet. They already dropping every goddamn charge. So all these excuses, well, we have a felon that's about to be in the office. Well, guess what? Them goddamn felonies gone. Just like Hunter's felonies about to be gone. But guess what? Everybody gonna figure out the truth on this Hunter shit. I'll tell y'all right now, man. Like I said, go to X. Go to X. Check out that new Hunter mixtape, man. That motherfucker fire. You feel me? He on that bitch living the life. I'm talking about got whores, getting BJs, smoking crack. He doing a lot of shit on there, man. Now let's take our attention over here to the boy Charlemagne the God, man. The most flip-flop political motherfucker we ever seen. But in my opinion, honestly, guys, he just be having common sense. Now, during the election, he had no fucking common sense because I didn't see whatever he was seeing in Kamala Harris. Like, he was one of them people that just wanted her to win because she black and she a woman, you know. It just didn't make sense. But now he's about to comment on this Joe Biden shit. And he realizing, man, that the Democratic Party is just a bunch of lying-ass motherfuckers just like the rest of these motherfuckers. The only difference is, man, the Republicans, they stiff with the shit. They stand on business. The Democrat, they try to gaslight you. They try to gaslight you and tell you that you didn't see what the fuck you just saw. And that's the difference, man. Check out Charlemagne.
Hunter was singled out because he broke the law. That's number one. He was singled out because he had an illegal gun and tax evasion charges, not because he was the president's son. And I honestly don't care. I just want Democrats to stop acting like they are on this moral high ground politically when they have shown us they're not, you know, whether it's skipping the primary process when Biden stepped down and things like Biden pardoning his son. Stop.
Wow, did he just say that they skipped the Democratic process to put Kamala in the spot to run for president? Well, Charlemagne, where the fuck was that energy whenever it was election time, brother? You never admitted that shit one time. You was like, well, I mean, it's legal. They had a process. They chose her. Like, come on, bro. That's why I said this nigga This nigga don't know which way to go, man. He don't know which way to go.
Acting like y'all the pure party and Republicans aren't. And it also shows me elected officials can do whatever they want as long as they have the political will and courage to do it.
Absolutely. But let me ask you a question. I know...
Nigga, you knew that, though. And first of all, why the fuck we acting shocked like these people, these powerful, elite people can't do whatever the fuck they want to do, man? That's been the American dream. That's the whole reason people want money and power. To do what the fuck you want to do. That's not shocking or surprising.
At first, Hunter was only supposed to get, I guess, community service and probation. And then when that was supposed to happen, they pulled it off the table. And they said that Republicans forced him to get charged. But is that true? And that's the reason why he was pardoned?
I'm not necessarily...
Man, bitch ass nigga, stop asking if some shit true. How you just put out a whole fucking narrative and then said, is that true? Bro, verify. What?
Oh, I'm not sure why he was necessarily pardoned.
Because at first, because at first he was supposed to only get probation, and then they pulled that back and then gave him time, right?
Yeah, nigga, fuck that. Fuck that. You ain't getting probation with tax evasion, nigga. Not just regular fucking tax evasion. We talking about you, Joe Biden's son, evading taxes, but you motherfucking living a lavish lifestyle. You flying private jets everywhere, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You spending money. That shit for the government. How you spending the government money and your daddy in the goddamn government? Now y'all know why Trump was calling the motherfuckers the Biden crime family, man. Joe might be the biggest gangster of them all, guys.
I don't know nothing about that. I thought he was facing 42 years in prison for illegal gun possession and tax charges.
Get my son out. What are you talking about?
Yes, he definitely, because he lied on paperwork to get the gun, and he was addicted to drugs at the time.
Yep.
And, you're not supposed to be addicted to drugs when you get a gun, so that is how he, quote unquote, illegally obtained the gun. So there was that.
Girl, fuck that. He evaded his taxes federally. Fuck the gun charge. That's extra icing on it, nigga. The IRS wanted him. You feel me? The IRS agents came after his ass, man. But yeah, man, that was a couple reactions to the boy Joe Biden pardoning his degenerate ass son, man. I don't know, man. Hunter Biden seemed like he on one, bro. He's an outrageous character, guys. I just hope that man stay clean and keep it on the straight path. You feel me? I hope he keep it on the straight path because his ass is crazy, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Big Wave God Matter. This your boy Ted. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Until next time, we out of here.